B-156, you're taking a look at the whole set. If you don't know what the random booster is, there's 8 bays in total. When you get one random booster, you can get any one of these 8 bays, but there's one that's a prize bay, and the other one I guess also technically is a prize bay. It's Naked Spriggan. I hate the name of Naked. It's really just like, they could have definitely thought of something else. And we also get the remake of Dragoon, which is Dragoon Dragoon Victory. And yeah, let's just take a look at it. So, with Naked, basically the whole thing, I believe the lair base has no gimmick, but just the whole thing is that Paradox gives it that gimmick. It's just incredible defense with this one. It's a defense type bay. And yeah, defense type, honestly, I'm hoping this is going to be better than Tact. Most likely it is. This seems like a very promising bay, not just because it's Spriggan, you know? So just going over the back of the box now. So in the back of the box, to go over it, Nick is just a really like thick lair base. Like, and as you can see, it has like 5 little blades around the thing. It's just really, really thick. Now the thing is, it doesn't actually have any gimmick with the thing. Now, really, it's just with Paradox, because if you notice with Paradox, there's 2 modes. There's stamina mode, and there's defense mode. And basically, the whole idea is just to have it in defense mode, and of course, Dragoon Victory. You can see 8 blades on the thing or whatever. The bit chip actually is metal, I guess. I'm pretty sure anyways. The other bays in this booster seem really, really promising. Hopefully they're not going to be... actually, I don't know what other... The only real thing I have a gripe with this random booster is just the part choices. Because they really could have done a better... Like, I think Tact gave us a lot of good parts. We're just getting a lot of old parts in this one. But it is what it is. Anyways, you know, we're gonna get started going over each of the bays one by one. So yeah, we're gonna get started in a second. Just wanna make sure, yeah. Paradox is a really wacky disc. I believe it has the weight of almost like 0 or something like that. But yeah, now 100%, we're definitely gonna take a look at each of the bays. We'll go from like 8 to 1. So, let's get started with 08. So, I believe Dracil Fortress is based on this recolor. It looks really cool. I honestly love the blue recolor on this. Like, the lair itself, not really that good. Even if it has good teeth on the thing, it's not really that good. The recoil is crazy bad for Dracil Fortress, but you get a really awesome double O disc and a cool looking blue, light bluish wall frame. You also get Charge. Charge is a very good driver, I would say. Not like the best, but it's a decent attack driver. It's just like a solid blue. It's whatever. It does look pretty cool. Overall, Dracil Fortress does look really, really sick. So these are what the teeth for it look like. The teeth honestly look not that bad at all. Like really, they look actually pretty decent, I would say, especially for an old gen remake of a bay. Altogether, looks really nice. Like such a nice blend of colors for this bay, and you get good parts when you pull this one, so it's not that bad. And that's what the bottom looks like. The bottom looks decent. I would say it looks decent. So next up we've got Erase Bahamut. So 1- Zeta Dash. The black and the red really are just in the color scheme of Venom. So it's kind of cool. We kind of have that. The Bahamut chip looks nice. Honestly, I like the WBVA's Vibe Bahamut chip a bit more. The Soul Weight, if you didn't get the Tact one or Rock Joker, I believe, you can get it in the Erase Bahamut. 1- not really a good disc, I would say, in my own opinion. Zeta Dash Black, oh my god, looks so sick. And it's a decent part. These are what the slopes on the lair base actually look like. And if you're wondering, those are what the teeth on the Bahamut look like. Overall, I gotta say, it doesn't look that bad at all. Like, it really does not look that bad at all on this bay. So, fully assembled, again, it looks great. I really have no complaints. Like, you do get some decent parts. So, wait, Bahamut chip's not too bad. Zeta Dash, not too bad. The bottom of it, again, if you just want to see it, that's what it looks like. That is for Naked Bahamut. So then after we've got Heaven, Joker, Go, Gravity Operate. Heaven is kind of like a whatever layer base. The whole thing is that when it's close to bursting, if you hit the wings, it'll lock back in. The Joker chip is kind of meh, you know, it's like, it looks cool, but I don't really care for the Joker chip. You do get the Go weight, so if you never got Drago Valkyrie, this is like an opportunity to get the Go weight. Basically, it's super unbalanced with whatever bait you have. Gravity, very weird disc to pair it up with. Operate, I feel like they put Go with Operate just because Operate in the attack mode can just shake. Anyways, if you want to see the slopes of the Heaven lair base, you know, there you go. And of course, there you go for the Joker and for the teeth for the thing. But yeah, overall, looks fine to me, honestly. Looks fine to me. So we're gonna move on now, just to having the bay fully assembled. And honestly, I gotta say, really no complaints for the thing. Really, like, no complaints at all for this bay. I think it just looks good. I really just think it looks really good. So then after we have got Poison Dragon, which is in the color scheme of Frieza from Dragon Ball Z, and nobody can tell me otherwise. Like, I'm sorry, it just looks like that. It really does just look like that. You got the chip and everything. Zan is like, whatever, wait, I don't really care too much about Zan. 11, again, not really a good disc. Volcanic Dash, you wanna know what? Ever since Crash Ragnarok, we haven't got another Volcanic Dash, so not that bad at all. Plus, when you awaken it, when it gets flatter, it's actually a really good part to use. Overall, not too bad. I like it overall. I think this is like pretty decent for what you get. So those are the slopes on the Poison layer base, and then after the teeth on the GT chip of Dragon. Like I've said, you know, for the most part, it's just good. It's just good. So assembled, it looks nice, and that is definitely Frieza. That is Frieza 100% whenever I'm gonna look at it from now on. When it's flipped, you can see, looks nice. Looks nice. Anyways, we have Naked Longinus. I hate the name. This is how you can also get the Naked layer base. So thick, my god, the Longinus chip looks really awesome. Longinus is a decent left chip to use. No, it's a good left chip to use. Sen, not a bad weight at all. The turn frame, no, it's alright. I would say it's alright. Zero is a good disc. And then after you get a nice recolor of Rise. Rise is like a whatever part. I was a little bit too harsh originally when I saw Rise, but, you know, it's decent. It's like decent, not crazy good, just like it's an alright part. Overall, it's a pretty decent combo altogether for what you get. But just to show the actual slopes and teeth for this Longinus Bay, just to see. Yeah, so with Longinus, you can see definitely the Naked layer base and everything that after Longinus teeth. It does look nice. It does actually look nice. So here is Naked Longinus fully assembled, and I've got to say it does look really cool. Great blend of colors, and overall the parts you get for it aren't that bad at all. I think it's good. This is actually a good pull that you can get. Then after that we've got Dread Fafnir, so this really does remind me of the Hasbro Switch Strike recolor of Fafnir with the green and everything. Dread is not good without the... Dread is just horrible. It needs the Gen weight. If it doesn't have the Gen weight, it's just gonna burst right away. So the only really thing you should be looking forward to is Paradox. This is the ring that actually goes around the Paradox disc, and then after Paradox on its own, it's really weird. It's just like a plastic piece. It's so weird. But basically the two modes with Paradox as we get to Revolve, and the Revolve actually is in the color scheme of Kerbecs, which I really do like. The thing is with Paradox, okay, when it's downwards, I believe it's in Stamina. When it's upwards, it's in Defense. It's really like the Hell Kerbecs disc of BD, the boost disc. And it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to play out for Burst, to be honest. So those are the slopes for the Dread layer base, the Fafnir. Again, the only real positive is that you pull Paradox and Revolve, which I would say are probably the best for this. So Paradox, when it's upwards, is in its Defense mode, and when it's downwards, it's in its Stamina mode. Now, I believe the only real way you can have it upwards is if you use the Naked layer base. I believe anything else, you have to have it in Stamina mode. I believe. I still have to try that out later, but for now, this is what the bay looks like, and it, you know, it doesn't look that bad at all. It doesn't look that bad at all. All right, and then after we've got Dragoon Victory. So the thing is about Dragoon is that I'm pretty sure this is just going to be good as a collector's item because, look, it looks nice. You get Sting, which is a good part. I'm just so mad they didn't give it Evolution Dash. Like, Evolution is alright, but Evolution Dash would have been way better. Those are where the teeth are. It's going to have problems with recoil, to be honest. That's what every Dragoon has the problem with. It's just recoil. Other than the Sting disc, there's nothing really else to look forward to. The weight for this is 13.40. The disc is 29.03. And the 6.53. Altogether is about close to 49 grams. The bit chip is metal. So fully assembled, it does look nice. It's not a bad pull if you get this one. It's really more of a collector's item, to be honest. Like, really, for the most part, TT doesn't do a good job with the remakes, but now we finally get Naked Spriggan. Naked layer base looks really good, and honestly, I really love the colors of like the blue and the yellow on it. The Spriggan chip looks sick. just looking at it from that view, 10, not a bad weight, I would say, not a bad weight. Paradox for this one, instead of it being black like on the Fafnir, it is sort of like a T-Race color for it. Does look really cool. I do think for any battles I'm going to do with Naked, I'll probably keep it in its defense mode. I don't think I'll use stamina mode. I will show it off, but you know. Orbit Metal, it's a good like defense type driver for GT, but if you want to see the slopes for Naked, and then after I guess the teeth for Spriggan, you know, there you go. Again, I don't really think the stock's that bad. I think I was a little bit too harsh about the Orbit Metal thing. I think Orbit Metal is like an okay for a defense driver. Anyways, that's what Paradox looks like. Again, the defense and the stamina mode. Defense is when it's more upwards, stamina is when it's more downwards, and defense mode, I believe, can only really work with the Naked layer base. I could be wrong, but weighing it is about 9.43 grams, and then after the Spriggan ship is about 2.82, and then after 10 weights is about 8.29, and then after Paradox should be, that's every piece is just 19.7, and then after, what is that? It's about 4 grams, so basically around the weight of the Zero disc, I would say. Orbit Metal is about, yeah, almost solid 8, almost solid 8 grams. Fully assembled, you're looking at 52 grams for Naked Spriggan. And yeah, honestly, beautiful prize bait and a really great pull if you get this one. And yeah, looks beautiful. That's it in the defense mode for Spriggan, and then after you can just see a good side shot of how it looks like, where it lines up with it. Looks so cool, so cool. So for the stamina mode, if you're wondering, when it's more downwards, that's what it looks like. Hopefully stamina mode's not too bad. I feel like stamina mode's not going to be that good. I feel like stamina mode's going to have a lot of issues with scraping on the stadium, but I guess we'll see. For the other bays, for the full weights on the other stuff, about around 51 grams for the Dragoon bay. Then after for the race Bahamut, about 50.67 grams. So the next one is Heaven Joker. Heaven Joker is 56 grams, okay. The goal weight's really giving it a lot of weight. Then after that, we have for the next one, Frieza, or Poison Dragon, 51 grams. And then after that, we have Naked Longus, 53 grams. Moving on from there, we have Dread Fafnir, which is 54 grams. And then after we have Dragoon, which Dragoon is about 49 grams on the dot, wow. And after that, we have Naked Spriggan, again, 52 grams. Wow, only 1 gram difference between those two, wow. Anyways, we're going to be doing the test launch is with these random booster baits. First off, Spriggan in its stamina mode. So, stamina mode, it looks fine. I was worried in stamina it was going to be really wobbly. It honestly looks fine. I just don't know if it's going to scrape a lot in battles, because if it scrapes a lot, it's only going to really be useful for Naked in defense mode. But from how it's spinning, it looks nice. Naked Spriggan looks so beautiful when it's spinning. It just really does, man. It just really does. I think really great pull to get this prize. I think it's just a really good prize pay, to be honest. It really is. So then after into the defense mode, we're going to be doing a test launch to see how it looks. Yes, I know, is it really necessary? Look, it's just to show it, so that way in case there's any real big difference when they're both spinning, we can actually see. Honestly, I think defense mode is going to be great with Paradox with Naked overall. There's Dragoon. I will make sure to probably have a separate video testing out Dragoon and Awakening the Evolution. I'm still disappointed they didn't give it Evolution Dash. Really a disrespect to Dragoon, to be honest. Really a big disrespect. My god. But when it's spinning, it does look nice, and, you know, again, it does look, honestly, even though it might not perform that well, I just think it looks good. It looks good, and you don't get 2 bad parts with this if you pull it. But, moving on, we have Dread Fafnir. I don't really care about Dread Fafnir, to be honest, other than the Paradox disc, I guess. That's the only real reason I care about it, but yeah. I can't wait to test it a little bit more with these baits, especially the Dragoon. I want to see if I can make Tyson proud with that bait. But, moving on, we're gonna have, yeah, there we go, Naked Longinus. Again, all I'm saying is, they really couldn't have thought of, like, a better name for it. Like, why not Royal? Why not, like, King? Something like that? They really couldn't think of something? Really? I don't know. Looks beautiful though when it's spinning. Then after we have Poison Dragon, you will notice that I will almost say for every single bay, actually no, every single bay just looks great when they're spinning. And honestly, the Volcanic Dash, I actually like that part a lot. I don't use it too much, but honestly, when you get it awakened, and how you awaken it, there's the illegal way where you basically, I guess, you kind of like shave it or whatever. But if you just do it enough battles, when it's awakened, it's honestly a really good part to pair it up with, especially Perfect Phoenix. Perfect Phoenix Outer, Volcanic. Anyways, Heaven Joker, I think is probably like one of those pulls where I want to say it's the worst one. Oh my god, it's so bouncy. Ah! Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again with Heaven Joker. Okay, Heaven Joker, please try to stay. Ah! Okay, Joker, we're gonna try it again. Alright, there you go. Yeah, Heaven Joker is alright. I feel like they just paired Go just with Operate just so you can have the crazy bouncy action. It better do one good round in this video, otherwise I'm gonna label it like whack. So, anyways, we're gonna move on to another test launch just to make sure this bay is not playing any tricks on me, because I just want to see how it's going to perform with the go weight and bouncing. I just need to see the bounce. I really just need to see the bounce action on this bay. Look, I just gotta be sure, you know, sometimes you gotta be sure with this one. Honestly, I think this is just one of more of the fun combos. Really, just one of more of the fun combos, to be honest. Anyways, we have Erase Bahamut. I honestly, other than the one dash disc, which I think is like the weakest part in this, you don't really get two bad parts. Like, yes, the Erase layer base is really not a good left layer base, honestly. But it does look cool. In attack mode now, it's Zeta. Before it's in defense, and then after we'll do a stamina mode. And by the way, actually, I forgot to say this, the Zeta really does remind me of Varieris's driver. And yes, I do know Zeta is basically Varieris's driver, but I mean like the color scheme, because now we actually have it a lot closer to MFB. And now in stamina mode, so let's get it. Okay, stamina mode. Yeah, it's spinning how I think it would spin. It's not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Drasil, honestly, like, as much as I want to harp on some of these old gens, like, at least these ones are, like, they just look good. And plus, I think Drasil, honestly, just has just great parts for it. Zero is such a good disc, Wall is a good frame, and Charge is not a bad attack driver to use. Now, I would have preferred, I really wish they gave us Charge Dash, but it's still fine. Like, for what you get, it's a great pull for this one. Great pull. Naked Spriggan versus Dragoon. Dragoon, don't fail, please. Dragoon, oh my god, you can already tell by the hits. Just please don't lose, Dragoon, please. Please. I can't wait to get this awakened. Oh my god, I got some middle in terms of clicks. God. Alright, we're gonna do Dread Fafnir. Don't fail. Alright, Dread Fafnir, don't fail. What a surprise. Naked Spriggan. Okay, let's make it Longinus. So at least now I won't have any disappointment of Dread Fafnir. And honestly, they're doing pretty good against each other. Pretty good. It's probably gonna go to Spriggan though with Orbit Metal. Yeah, Spriggan. Alright. Next. Let's get it. So, Poison Dragon with some pretty good hits. That was a wall save right there. It really was a wall save. And Volcanic's gonna go around. You wanna know what? That's what you better not sleep on Volcanic Dash. Volcanic Dash, honestly, is like a good attack driver for how wild it is. Just pocket out your opponents. Doing some hits. Please, outlast it. Oh, man. Alright, Spriggan, destroy your next opponent, please. You're not gonna stop me, you Joker, you can't do that. No, I'm sorry, you can't disrespect my boy Spriggan like that. Get it, Spriggan, yes! That's how you go down, fool. Ha. Alright, Spriggan is going to destroy the competition now. Look at Erase Bahamut try to compete against the mighty Spriggan. No, you're not gonna stop it, yo. Anytime it's a Spriggan, I at least know it's gonna do good. Come on. Come on, Spriggan. Don't lose, don't lose. There we go, yes! All right, we got Spriggan, and up next, we got Dracula. Yeah, Dracula's just going with those hits. Honestly, although it's kind of funny how well it's doing. Like I said, Double O, Wall, and Charge are really just a good combination of parts for this base. Not that bad. It's actually giving Spriggan a good fight right now. Yeah, I lost. And now, Master Diabolos on left against Naked Spriggan. Ooh, that upper attack really hit Naked. By the way, if you are wondering, all these battles, it's in its defense mode right now on Paradox, not using stamina mode. Wow. Nothing's really happening. Oh, okay. A few hits, and go to Spriggan, but ooh. Honestly, that was just really close. I'm not gonna lie. Again, the burst resistance is definitely increased when the Paradox is in defense mode because that means it's able to tank a lot more hits with all the defense and everything. I just think it's gonna be a great defense type. Really gonna be great for defense type pairings for this prize bay. Oh, it went down, yeah! Alright, now it is Master on right against the one and only Naked Spriggan. So overall, I gotta say, I'm super impressed with Naked Spriggan. I think it's a step above Tactical Longinus. Really a step above. Honestly, every time GT does like a Spriggan bay, it's never disappointing. Lord was great, and Naked Spriggan's great. The name sucks, whatever, but doesn't really affect the performance at all. Man, so cool, so cool. And who wins? Oh, that was close. So overall, the only thing I really want to complain about is just really, I wish there was more variety or at least more dash drivers with this one. I think the last one really gave us some good stuff, but overall, decent set. And thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day.